Somewhere in the ocean, an animal just threw a punch fast enough to boil water. Another one can survive being frozen, boiled and blasted with radiation. And one of them can float through the vacuum of space and simply walk it off. These are not superheroes. They are real animals, alive right now. Here are 7 creatures with powers that sound impossible. We are counting down to the one that truly should not exist. Number 7 lives on a coral reef and looks almost too colorful to be dangerous. The mantis shrimp is barely the length of your finger, but it throws the fastest punch in the entire animal kingdom. Its club accelerates through the water as fast as a bullet leaving a gun. The strike is so violent, it boils the water around it for a split second. That tiny flash of heat is nearly as hot as the surface of the sun. The punch can shatter a crab shell or even crack the glass of an aquarium. And its eyes are just as strange as its fists. You and I see the world with 3 types of color receptor. The mantis shrimp has 16. It sees colors that do not even have names. But raw speed is only the beginning. Number 6 hides in the murky rivers of the Amazon. The electric eel is not really an eel at all. It is a living battery, shaped like a snake. Along its body sit thousands of special cells, stacked like tiny power packs. When it wants to hunt, it fires them all at once. The shock can reach 600 volts. That is nearly 5 times the power of a wall socket in your home. It is enough to stun a fish instantly or drop a full-grown horse. The eel can even curl around its prey to double the charge. It hunts by turning its own body into a weapon, and somehow it never shocks itself. The next animal does not use electricity, it uses sound. Number 5 is smaller than your thumb, and it carries a loaded gun. The pistol shrimp has one oversized claw, shaped like a pistol. It snaps that claw shut so fast that the water cannot keep up. A bubble forms and then collapses with unbelievable force. For an instant, that bubble flashes with light, and it burns nearly as hot as the surface of the sun. The snap creates a shockwave that stuns or kills its prey. It is one of the loudest sounds in the whole ocean. A creature this small should not be able to bend physics like this, but it does, every single day. The next animal breaks a different rule. It refuses to stay injured. Number 4 wears a permanent smile and never really grows up. The axolotl is a pale pink salamander from a single lake in Mexico. Most animals heal a wound by forming a scar. The axolotl does something far stranger. It regrows the entire body part perfectly, as if nothing had happened. Lose a leg, and a brand new leg simply grows back. It can regrow its tail, its organs, even parts of its heart. It can even repair pieces of its own brain. And it does all of this without leaving a single scar. Scientists study it, hoping to one day unlock healing like this in humans. An animal that can rebuild itself should not be real. But the next one does not rebuild itself. It becomes something else entirely. Number 3 is the greatest impersonator on the planet. The mimic octopus lives in the sandy shallows of Southeast Asia. Most octopuses can change color to hide. This one goes much further. It can reshape its whole body to copy other animals. It can flatten out and swim like a poisonous flatfish. It can tuck its arms away and slither like a banded sea snake. It can spread its arms to imitate the venomous spines of a lionfish. It chooses which animal to become based on the threat in front of it. No other creature can shape-shift with this much control. It is a master of disguise that borrows other animals' powers. Our last 2 animals do not just survive danger, they cheat death itself. Number 2 is almost too small to see, and it may never die of old age. This tiny jellyfish is about the size of your fingernail. Every other animal follows the same path, from young to old to gone. This jellyfish can reverse that path. When it is starving, injured, or simply old, it does something incredible. Its body folds back in on itself and returns to an earlier stage of life. It becomes a baby again, and then grows up all over again. It can repeat this cycle again and again. In theory, it could dodge old age forever. Predators can still eat it, so it is not truly unkillable. But left alone, it may be the closest thing to immortal on Earth. And yet, even this animal cannot survive what number 1 can. Number 1 is an animal so tough it barely seems to belong here. Meet the tardigrade, sometimes called the water bear. It is smaller than a grain of sand and almost cuddly under a microscope. But this may be the most indestructible animal ever discovered. It can survive being frozen to almost absolute zero. It can survive being heated far past boiling. It can shrug off a dose of radiation that would kill a human many times over. It can go without water for years, then wake up as if no time had passed. And it has done the truly impossible. Scientists sent tardigrades into open space with no suit and no air. They drifted in the freezing vacuum, exposed to raw cosmic radiation. When they came back, many of them were still alive. No other animal we know of can survive the emptiness of space. The tardigrade should not exist, and yet it is probably living in the moss outside your window right now. 7 animals. 7 powers that sound made up. Every one of them real. Nature did not need our imagination to build superheroes. It built ones far stranger than anything we could invent. If this changed how you see the world around you, subscribe and stay curious with us. And if you think the tardigrade was unbeatable, wait until you meet the animals that can kill with a single touch. We will see you in the next one.